Hey guys, and welcome back to the FPL Chiropractors Game Week 11. How are you doing, Noppy? You doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing good. In terms of FPL though, I've had a bit of a stinker, but it's not a stinker, but I mean I've got another red arrow, back-to-back red arrows. We're a bit in the same boat.
I'm stinking up the gaff as well. It's not looking good. But anyway, guys, we are going to go through Game Week 10 real quick, cover everything that we discussed, I guess, a little bit last week, and the changes we may or may not have made. We're going to go over our points, and then we're going to discuss Game Week 11. So on screen at the minute is my team for Game Week 10. I got 66 points. The average was 65, so I got 1 point above the average. So, you know, that's what I always say I go for. But this current point in my FPL manager career, I need more than this right now. I've been under the threshold for a little while. But yeah, anyway, we'll get into my team. So Sanchez in net, 6 points. I think he had a solid performance. Tarkowski, Saliba and Munoz. I got Saliba with 6 points and Munoz with 6. I was lucky not to have Gabriel again. I was thinking about switching to Gabriel because I had the extra mil in the bank to do that. And I believe he did get an assist. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. I'll keep the clean sheet points. It's fine. And then obviously Tarkowski... only got 2 points, not the 3. I don't think he had many DEFCON contributions. And I believe, was it Xhaka's goal that he scored? But did it deflect off Tarkowski? I might be wrong there, but
I'm not
I think
sure.
that might...
I know Xhaka scored at least, but
yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
And then going into the midfield, obviously I got Saka with 3 points. He was my vice captain. Obviously, wasn't needed. But yeah, Saka, I mean, okay performance. I mean, he's not really delivered anything yet. We'll talk about Saka a little bit later, but yeah, he's not really delivered anything yet. Iliman Indai with 9 points. This guy's incredible, man. He's so lovely to watch. I mean, I say this every time as a Sheffield United fan. I saw this coming years ago. Absolutely years ago. Man, I've even got the Iliman Indai top there. I've actually got a signed Iliman Indai top on my landing down there when he came through the youth ranks, so... Hey, I'm a massive Iliman Indai lover. I always will be. I'm actually tempted. I'm a Sheffield United fan, but I'm tempted to buy an Iliman Indai Everton shirt. That is like sacrilege as hell. You never do that, but I'm tempted. I love that man so much. He will never leave my FPL team unless he's critically injured. Sarr in the middle didn't really do too much. I mean, 3 points. Yeah, Rangers with 1 point. I believe he didn't start the game. He came from the bench, so bit unfortunate. And then Semenyo with another stinker. So I believe I'm the bad luck here because ever since I brought Semenyo in, he's just had an absolute stinker. So we'll discuss Bournemouth and Semenyo a little later on when we talk about Game Week 11. But yeah, another stinker from Semenyo. But the thing is, as soon as I've brought him in, he's been terrible. He's been awful.
I mean, to be fair, they did play City away, so it's not an easy fixture.
True. And actually, I watched that game. They actually look really good, Bournemouth as well. They look really good. They moved the ball really fast. They actually scored a goal in the opening couple of minutes, but it was Krupi Jr. was slightly offside. But it was a nice ball from David Brooks, which yet again, another offside goal, because he played some lovely football, David Brooks. He was way onside. It was Krupi Jr. that if he was, I think, probably 10 centimetres to the right, it would have been onside. And he was clear as well. There was no way anyone would have blocked it. But unfortunate anyway. And then Haaland captain. Haaland's the boy, man. He's the guy this year, I think. If you guys don't have Haaland in your FPL, what are you doing? Get Haaland in your team. He's a must. And then obviously we got Jared Bowen. I mean, we'll discuss the team's going forward soon, but yeah, Jared Bowen with 2 points. Then the bench, Dubrovka with 2 points, Senesi with 3, Konsa with 1, and Obi with 0, which is expected. So yeah, that's my Game Week 10, summarised very quickly there. I got 1 above the average. Going into next week, I'm hoping for more, obviously, because I need a green arrow, man. I'm desperate for a green. I'm desperate, man.
Yeah.
But anyways... Same. That's my team for Game Week 10. I'll bring up Noppy's team now. Let's have a look at how Nils did for Game Week 10. So, Noppy, your team is on screen right now.
Okay, so yeah, I got 70 points, so a little bit above the average. The reason I said why I'm having a stinker is because I got like 5 green arrows in a row or something, and now I've had 2 reds back to back, so I'm not really liking that, but you know, I'm still confident in my team, and I think my team for next week looks great, because I did say last week that I thought a lot of my players had like bad fixtures, like my Chelsea players had Spurs away, and you got Semenyo, who had City away, and well, Petrovic. Yeah, like the keepers were just stinky this week. But yeah, anyways, yeah, like you said, Bournemouth. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough game, so I didn't really expect a lot from Petrovic, but at least he got the save points, and that's what I was kind of hoping for. I was kind of lucky, to be honest, to get the points I got from Petrovic, and Dubravka didn't get more, because it could have easily been that Dubravka got like 3 and Petrovic like 1 or something. But I mean, it doesn't matter like too much anyways. And then Mukiele with a 1-pointer. I didn't watch the game, but he got a yellow, so that's a bit frustrating. Because I was kind of hoping for something from Mukiele in this game. I thought he would maybe be able to get a clean sheet, maybe some def con, but yeah, not really. And yeah, Gabriel, like, I mean, he just feels like he almost feels like a must-own. Like, he's just that good.
Yeah.
Because, like, he gets like goals and assists. He gets defensive contributions, clean sheets. Like the guy is just a beast. And then Dan Burn with a 1-pointer. They really stunk it up against West Ham.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
West Ham were back, maybe.
Yeah, well, maybe they got that confidence. Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting because West Ham Burnley play next week, so that's gonna be like a big game for both teams because it's it might decide like who's gonna go down. Yeah, we'll have to see. It's gonna be an interesting game. And then Sar, it was disappointing. I also brought him in this week. But he had a really good chance that he probably should have scored. And he scored another 2 goals in the Conference League yesterday.
Yes, that was last night, wasn't it? Yeah.
So he's scoring the goals, not in the Premier League, but I feel like they're coming. Because, he scored a brace there, and he scored a brace against Liverpool in the Cup also. So I feel like they're coming for sure. Yeah, like we talked with Svenjo, like he was actually looking like he might come off like at halftime. He had a bit of a niggle, but
like I think it was like a back injury or something when I was watching the game. Something was going on. I think he just fell a bit funny on his back, something like that. Yeah,
it was a bit weird. I kind of expected him to go off like a bit earlier, but he played the full game. I mean, yeah, so. That was interesting to see. Like even when they were losing by 2 goals, they didn't think about bringing him off. So that just kind of shows like how much Iraola like trusts him and how he's probably just gonna play like every single minute that he's available, which is great. And then Saka, we'll definitely talk about him. He only got the clean sheet points, not great. And so disappointing. But I mean, Chelsea finally got a win. And it was the game I always want Chelsea to win against Spurs, because no one likes Spurs. João Pedro actually got his goal finally. I've been waiting patiently for this, so I've been finally rewarded. Now he's got 2 easier games. Mateta scored as well, so that was great. I brought him in this week. I mean, I did get rid of Gyökeres, and he also scored, but he got 7 points instead of 9, which Mateta got, so that was a plus for me. And now Gyökeres is also out.
Yes, it's lucky that. It's lucky.
Yeah.
Noppy must have a magic crystal ball somewhere, because I don't know if I saw that.
I guess I predicted the future.
Yeah.
Because it was a really risky move to take out Gyökeres when he was playing Burnley. And I said that. But I mean, I definitely got lucky. I can't say anything else.
For sure. I don't know, that's fishy. Noppy's Swedish, Gyökeres is Swedish. I don't know, man. Maybe there's some sort of communication going on here. I don't know.
Yeah, I phoned him, said that he needs to go off at halftime. My bench actually got a couple of points this week, which were great. Senesi just keeps getting DEFCON all the time. It's crazy. Yeah. So like maybe even in a tougher game, maybe I should consider playing him. I don't know. He's just a bit of a beast. I think that's about it for my team, really. So we'll move on to your team for Game Week 11.
So this is not my team. This is my team. This is my team for game week 11. So as you can see, I believe there is no changes because I'm actually going to wildcard game week 12. So next episode is going to be huge for me. Okay, Kaz99, it's going to be massive. So in net, we've got Sanchez against Wolves. Wolves have just sacked their manager, I believe, or sacked him last week. So who's in charge now? Do we know? I've not looked into that. I probably should know. Have they got someone already?
I
heard they were after Gary. No, I heard that they went back to Gary O'Neill, but Gary O'Neill said no, I believe. So, so we'll see. But yeah, Sanchez in there. I mean, there is a bit of a toss-up between keepers this week for game week 11. Do we go Sanchez? Do we go Dubravka? I'm just going to go for Sanchez because Chelsea, although they're not great defensively, attacking-wise, they are pretty good. And against Wolves, especially with no manager, I expect them to dispatch them quite well and not concede any goals, hopefully. Although, I will say, in history, throughout time, some teams do play better without a manager. You know what I mean? It's weird. So we shall see. But then at the same time, my thought process as well is that West Ham Burnley is a massive game. If you look at the table, if West Ham win this, they go on equal points with Burnley. But if Burnley win this, then I mean, there's a bit of a gap there. West Ham could be looking at next game week, looking at even if they get a win, they're still in the bottom three, which is horrible in the Premier League. That's a massive gap. So this is a massive game for West Ham, and West Ham are at home as well. So Burnley are going to be really, really under it. I mean, if I was a Burnley fan, I'd take a point. You know, I mean, any points would do anyway, being a Burnley fan. But I mean, especially this game, I'd take a point away. Well, you'd probably try and nick a win, but a point would be great. But yeah, so I'm going for Sanchez due to the fact that game I just can't really predict. Whereas, and in the last couple of years, I think Chelsea's record against Wolves been kind of good. So yeah, I'm going to go with Sanchez in net. Now that line, I've got Tarkowski, Saliba, and Munoz. I'm really confident about Tarkowski and Munoz, to be honest. I'm confident about Saliba as well, but away at Sunderland, that's going to be a massive game. It's pretty much top of the table clash, you could say. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Arsenal just completely in form. I think at this point they are fixture proof, even though, in my own honest opinion, I don't want them to be. I want them to lose. I want Sunderland to win just to make the league entertaining. But in terms of FPL, I think they are a safe bet to go for. And yeah, I'm happy with Tarkowski and Munoz though. I know Everton just come back off a draw against Sunderland, but that's a great draw, I think. So yeah, not much to report on the back line, really. I'm quite confident with that. And then the midfield, we've got Saka, Ndai, Sarr, Semenyo, and Rangers. Saka... yeah, I mean, there is a lot to debate. When we get to Noppy's team, we'll debate Saka further. But yeah, something to note as well, as Noppy mentioned before, is that Gyökeres is injured. So that means probably Saka will be on penalties, and it might give him the license to cut inside a bit more, potentially. So we'll see what happens there. Ndai has been flagged for what's that? Yellow flagged. So I think he will play. I'll be surprised if he doesn't. But we'll see. I mean, the press conferences are happening now or in around this time, so we will check. So make sure to follow us on Twitter, by the way, because we will post our final teams on there. But yeah, I'm going to stick with Ndai. I don't think, even if Ndai's injured, I think I might just take a gamble on either playing Konsa or Senesi. I think I'd probably lean more to Senesi, just due to the fact that Bournemouth are just more the informed side. Yes, they lost to City, but before that, even against City, they looked great, to be fair. And then Sarr in the midfield as well. Sarr, I like Sarr. Like I say, he keeps scoring all the cup games, but not really the Premier League. But I think the goals are going to come in the league a little bit.
It's going to come,
especially the next couple of games. I'm expecting at least a few goals and an assist. Semenyo, I mean. Ever since I've got him, he's been stinking up the place. But we'll keep him for now. And we'll see how they get on. My only issue in midfield this week is Rangers against Liverpool. Again, I'm maybe tempted. Maybe I go Senesi and Konsa in the back line and just hope that's a game's a 0-0. I don't know, because Rangers, I don't. He didn't start last game. Would he start against Liverpool? He seems to start against the high-profile teams, and then even against the high-profile teams, he seems to get like an assist or a chance at least. I mean, I go back to that Arsenal game where they played Arsenal away, and I think he got the assist there, and that was a great assist to Erling Haaland. So I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm going to ride out Rangers. Someone did actually leave a comment on the last video. I think it was Terrari Milgrau 8554. I put the comment on screen. It says, "What do you think about getting what does it say? What do you think about getting Gravenberg to replace Reinders? Nice content, by the way. And I think that's a great shout. Honestly, before we even started recording, I did say that, and Noppy said, "Oh, there was a comment on last video." I was like, "What the hell? There was a comment." So I went straight to it. And it was so weird. But yeah, Teremi Milgrau, thanks for the comment, man. And I probably will be looking at that for my wildcard next week because Liverpool's fixtures do look nice.
Yeah,
and it is Liverpool. I see them finishing top 5 still, top 4 probably. So yeah, I think Gravenberg could be a good replacement for sure. And then up top, I've got Haaland and Jared Bowen. So I did actually, you probably see there, I've got Haaland captain. I am toying with the idea of going Bowen, even though he's done nothing for me. I am toying with the idea, even though Liverpool's defensive isn't great. I just that's a big game, man. It's a clash, you know. Everyone's going to be up for it, and
true.
I don't know, but I probably am silly not to go with Haaland. And if you have got a premium player, like there's not many premium players in the game. You've got like what you could you've got Haaland, Salah, Palmer, and probably Saka. Yeah, they're probably like your main premiums, aren't they? So if you've got a premium player in your team, you've probably got to captain them. So yeah, I am captain Haaland at the minute, but it could be Bowen. I don't have to say that gamble. I don't know because Haaland is absolutely on fire, and I've been loving his YouTube videos as well. But at the minute, I loved him dressed as the Joker.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, anyway. I saw that. I saw a video with the Joker.
Yeah,
that was class.
But yeah, anyways, yeah. So this probably is going to be Bowen's last game for me. So goodbye, Bowen. It's been a great ride. I've enjoyed you. I guess we could say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he could perform really well and give me a dilemma. I'm hoping so. But either way, I think with the fixtures going forward, there's definitely how much Bowen costs. There's better players that I could get in my team for sure. So yeah, then we're going to the bench. Obviously, we've just discussed Dubravka, Constance Senesi, and obviously Obi. Obi's not going to play. He's not going to sniff in my team. He's just on the bench. But yeah, Constance and Senesi. Yeah, I'm going to take the punt on Ryan just for one last game week. We'll see because he does seem to start in these bigger occasion games, and he's a good midfielder. He just. Yeah, season 1, chapter 1 is just still pending, I guess. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's my team going into game week 11. I've got 1 free transfer, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then next week, I am going to wildcard. So expect a big change up next week for my FPL team. For sure. But yeah, that's it, Noppy. What do you think of my team? It's okay, isn't it? I mean, I don't think it's worse. I think the only fixture I look at there that actually worries me is probably City Liverpool. That's it, really.
We'll have to see if Njai's fit. Because
for sure.
Obviously that could be an issue. Like you said, the only issue really is Reinders, and it's so hard now with Reinders because he did start in the Champions League. He did start against Dortmund. I think he got an assist. Maybe even 2. He played. I mean, I didn't watch the game. It seemed like he played well. Now you're just kind of guessing. Like, is he gonna start or not? And I mean, you would probably expect him to start, but yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call. So.
It seems to be that on City as well, even though Haaland's doing great and whatnot, but when it comes to his midfield, I mean, I know he's always been like this, Pep, but I feel like he's still working it out. You know what I mean? A little bit. I think he's still working out who his best players are. You know what I mean? Because he's not even starting Rodri. I mean, a commentator or a pundit did ask a question. An interviewer asked him a question saying, "Oh, why is Rodri not starting?" He said, "Oh, well, that's the team I picked." You know what I mean, sort of thing. So I don't really know what's going on. Maybe he doesn't think Rodri fits the side or is up to speed at the minute. I don't know, but I definitely. I don't know. I don't think he knows his best midfield yet or his defense. I think he knows Haaland's the guy, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, I bet Rodri would be in the starting 11 if he was like fully fit. For sure. But it's like he's been like not very fit now for quite a while. So when Rodri is out, then he probably doesn't know what midfield he wants because Nico Gonzalez, he's been playing like a bit deeper, but now he's been out, so he's been trying to play like Reinders a bit deeper, and I don't know, it's been a little bit weird, and he's been experimenting also with Bernardo, Foden, Cherki, like they have a lot of options, and I would probably agree he probably doesn't know his best midfield. Also mainly because like, I mean, in the Premier League at least, like Holland's pretty much the only one that's scoring the goals for them.
Yeah, that's yeah. I was gonna say. I think you were gonna say the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, like no one else is really scoring. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's working. Like, all you need to do
Yeah.
is give Holland the ball, and he's gonna score the goals.
Yeah,
So,
like do you know who City's second top goal scorer is, Noppy?
is it
You'd be
Turkey?
surprised. No, it's not. It's Max Esteve for Burnley
Oh my god.
with 2 own goals.
I actually saw that. Wait.
Yeah. It's Maxime Esteve for Burnley.
Oh my
He's
god.
he's their second top goal scorer with 2 own goals, and everybody else is on 1 goal.
Wait, you scored Oh no, wait, it was O'Reilly that scored, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought it was Turkey for some reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think like it's Holland, then well Estef, and then
Yeah, Esteve.
everyone else is on like 1 goal.
1 goal, yeah.
That is so weird.
But yeah, Haaland is the man. Haaland is the man.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, guys, that's my game week 11. Game week 12, big wild card inbound. And yeah, that's my game week 11. Right, let's move on to Noppy's team for game week 11, which is on screen right now. There you go, Noppy, take it away.
Yeah, so with my keepers, once again, I'm in a bit of a dilemma here. I'm kind of regretting going away from Raya, because now every single week I have to think like, oh, do I play Petrovic or do I play Dubravka? But yeah, I'm leaning Petrovic right now, but I find it's really hard because I feel like both are like kind of similar in terms of like the probability of a clean sheet, but for me at least, with Dubravka, I expect Burnley and West Ham to be quite a lot of goals in it. Or I don't know. Like, I mean, both teams are gonna be like are not gonna want to lose, but at the same time, like they kind of have to go for the win, because, like, it like especially for West Ham, they have to go for a win because they're behind and they need to catch up. I'm just leaning Petrovic right now because, yeah, I don't know, Villa, or they're a weird team. At least in the like earlier in the season, they weren't really scoring the goals. They've started scoring the goals now, but yeah, I would say they're still not a great attack, and I would say Bournemouth are a better defense than Burnley. But yeah, once again, that can change. I haven't like fully decided that, but I think that's what I'm gonna go for, and that means I'm gonna, like, right now I have Senesi in the back line, but I am gonna do Guardiol to Timber, like almost certainly. So he'll come in, and it will probably be for Senesi. I mean, it could be Burn too. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about that? Burn or Senesi?
What, to get rid of?
To play.
Oh, to play. I think I'd back Senesi. You know, I mean, Bournemouth. They're an informed team. You know, yeah, they just lost to City, but that's it really. I mean, I think they've had a really good season. So, I don't know, because I do see Newcastle bouncing back from the loss against West Ham as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and
that is a tricky one, but I probably would go with Senesi.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That is a bit of a hard one for me.
Yeah, that is tricky.
Especially because if I do play Senesi, I would double up on Bournemouth defense. And maybe I shouldn't think like that, but yeah. I don't know. Like, Newcastle had a great performance in Champions League, and Burn scored a really nice header, so I'm kind of tempted to play Burn, but
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. You know what? I'd say Burn. Because obviously you've got triple Bournemouth anyway. So yeah, go Burn. Give yourself that balance. And I think Newcastle need to bounce back from that loss. I mean, they're still playing. They just beat Athletic Club in the in the Champions League 2-0. It was a good victory. So yeah, I'd go for Burn. Yeah.
I mean, that is a tough call. Once again, like, I can see myself changing that around like a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah. Timber is coming in, I'm pretty sure. Just because I want triple Arsenal, I want to double up on that defense. I know they don't have great fixtures the next couple of games, but
Yep.
I'm just thinking for the long term because, well, I don't have my wild card anymore. And I can still see Arsenal keeping clean sheets in these games. Like, even, yeah, like, just because Spurs is a home game and Sunderland, I can definitely see them keeping a clean sheet. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But anyways, moving into my midfield, and I'm really happy about how my midfield looks for this week. Because, like, Sar and Enzo got great fixtures against Wolves and Brighton. And I would say both aren't really great defenses. Yeah, I mean, Saka, yeah, they're playing Sunderland away, so that's a tough game. But yeah, Saka is definitely on penalties now that Gyökeres is out. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's not really been putting up a lot of goal threats. He's been more like the creative player in the team this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still gonna keep my faith in him because I don't really know what other Arsenal players I would love to have in there. Like maybe Rice, I guess. I mean, you could maybe even triple up on defense. I mean, that's a bit crazy maybe, but you could do that. And also, like, if I'm looking at like expensive midfielders, I don't really know who I would want to bring in. Like, maybe a United midfielder. We've talked about this.
Yeah, we were talking about Mbeumo, weren't we? Because Mbeumo,
Yeah.
I mean, you can save yourself like an extra mil a bit. Get rid of Saka, get Mbeumo, and then spend that mil elsewhere if you wanted to. Yeah.
And like I had Bruno before. And now that the difference between Bruno and Mbeumo is only 0.5 mil, like maybe I would even lean towards Bruno. Also because he doesn't go away for AFCON, and Mbeumo does.
Yeah.
That saves me a transfer. And yeah, I know I'll get like 5 transfers like later on. I think it's game week 16. But like saving a transfer is always useful. So yeah, I would probably lean Bruno, but I don't know if I can get rid of Saka though, because like he's still the main man at Arsenal, like going forward, and he's gonna be on pens. And yeah, I mean he did score a pen in the Champions League, so yeah, maybe that can happen again.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Semenyo playing Villa. Yeah, Villa are just a bit of a weird team. But yeah, I don't like. I know Semenyo hasn't been performing lately, but yeah, I mean they've had City away, which is a harder game, and yeah, I expect him to turn on again soon, because they got some decent fixtures going forward.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, and like we talked about, like Semenyo is just gonna play like every single minute of every single game, so yeah, he can just turn up in any fixture really. And yeah, I'm finally starting to like my front line again. I was hating it for like weeks. I had Gyökeres, João Pedro, and Haaland, and yeah, I mean, João Pedro, I mean, yeah, he did score a goal, and maybe I can't say for like certain that he's like back now and he's gonna be scoring the goals. But at least they have Wolves and Burnley back to back now. So I'm really happy to keep him. That's the only reason why I kept him over Gyökeres, because they had these 2 games. And I saw Arsenal, they had some tougher games coming up. And I'm really happy I did that, because, well, Gyökeres is out now, and now I'm saving the money as well, because, well, Gyökeres was a lot more expensive than João Pedro. Yeah, Mateta, yeah, he scored the goal. I really like the look of him. He's got some really good fixtures coming up. Yeah, really happy to own him. Holy shit, he's up to 7.9 million? What the hell?
Mateta?
Yeah, Mateta. I bought him I bought him like last week for 7.6. How has he gone up that much? What?
Everyone wants John Philippe Mateta.
Yeah,
boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Mateta's in the room.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Uh,
But yeah. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, in terms of captaincy this week, I have it on Holland right now. I think that's gonna stick. Yeah, I don't know. I like he's just so consistent. He just looks on it, and like I don't see Liverpool at home as being that hard of a game. Like I know that's a bit crazy to say, but like yeah, I don't know. I feel like Holland has a good chance of scoring in that game.
Yeah.
And I would say my second best option as a captain would probably be Mateta. And I don't know if I would say I'm that confident to like go for Mateta and go like yeah for someone else in Holland. Like I would say next week I'm definitely gonna go elsewhere. I'm not gonna go Holland. Because they're playing Newcastle away, I feel like that's kind of a hard game.
Yeah.
And like that is like the only week where I feel like I can go differently. Because I do think it's a bit boring to just captain Holland every week. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my opportunity in that week and go for someone different. I haven't really decided who yet, but yeah, I would say there are some opportunities there for sure. But yeah, yeah, and my bench just stinks this week, I would say. I mean,
Yeah, that's not great. I mean, stack.
yes,
Yeah, there's not really anything really. So you've got Guardiola against Liverpool and Mikel against Arsenal. Yeah, both at home, which is great. But yeah, it's not ideal, is it? It's not ideal.
yeah, like Michele in stack just stinks. Yeah, I will do Guardiola to Timber, so I will have a bit of a
Okay,
better
yeah.
first bench option. So yeah, like as long as I don't get like two or more injuries in my team, which is very unlikely, then I should be fine. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. And I'm gonna try and roll my transfers now for a little bit as well, because I think my team looks pretty good moving into the next couple of weeks. And yeah, next week I'm also gonna have 3 free transfers. So and I'm gonna need to use them at some point because we get 5 free transfers in game week 16. I kind of want to use them.
Oh, is that for
AFCON?
AFCON? Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I kind of like I'm probably gonna have like 4 transfers in what is it, game week 13, and I might want to make some moves then. So maybe that's the opportunity. Like I just wait until then, and then I just go in and use a bunch of transfers, and then I can like save for a couple of weeks maybe, and then I'll get 5. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really decided what strategy to go for, but I kind of want to use all my transfers before I get those 5. So
Wait,
yeah.
so is it you get 5 no matter what?
Yeah.
You
You
get,
do.
all right, okay.
So
that's for AFCON, right?
So
Yeah.
if you use every single transfer like before that week, you still get 5 the week after.
Oh, okay, right, that's cool then. Yeah.
So you should probably use like all transfers available before that.
By
I
then,
mean,
yeah.
I mean, if your team doesn't need it, like I wouldn't say go out there and like use the transfers, but I mean, I do have some issues in my team. It's just not something I feel like is urgent. Like for example with Stach, like I can just put him last on the bench like every single game week, and I don't really need to think about that. But I mean, if I still have Stach, like the week before I get those 5 free transfers, I would probably want to get rid of Stach. For example, that's just one example. Like maybe at that point, some players will have bad fixtures, and I'm not really feeling them, and I'll just get rid. But yeah, that's my team really. I'm trying to think. Was there anything we wanted to discuss? About
Well,
this
we
game
mentioned
week?
about Saka, but we were on about obviously downgrading Saka. Well, I say downgrade, but I mean I do really like. Let me get Embuemo up on screen here.
Yeah, what do you feel
I do
about
really
that?
like the look of like even you mentioning there Fernandez as well could be a really good pick. I mean, I just
Yeah.
look at these fiction. I think they're just really nice. You know, you've got okay, if you're not getting in this game week, but after that you've got Everton at home, Crystal Palace away a bit tricky, but then you've got like West Ham, Wolves, okay, Bournemouth. I mean, I just think the fixtures are really nice up until like the new year. I just think they're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could get Bruno Fernandes and not have to transfer him out until like game week 22. Really,
Yeah. They have really good long-term
yeah.
fixtures.
I just do like the look of it. I probably still won't touch a United defender. I don't know, like even the keep. Nah, no way with the keeper. But yeah, you know what I mean. I think you probably best bet is either an attacker or a midfielder. But even the attackers, I mean, would you really want to get Sesko in? Probably
I
not.
don't know.
Probably not. His
What-
minutes are not really guaranteed. He played 90, then 81, 29, then 290s. I don't know. It's probably going to be out of three, isn't it? It's going to be Cunha, Mbuemo or Fernandes. But I think the majority would go for either Mbuemo or Fernandes. I'd probably go for Mbuemo just to the attacking threat. Like I can see Fernandes because he's probably on penalties, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd probably go Mbuemo. I don't know. He just is. He's one of those like Premier League ready players. I just feel like he's made for the Premier League in that sense. He just bags goals. So yeah, and I definitely think in the next after Tottenham, even against Tottenham, even if you're watching this thinking, oh, who do I transfer midfielder this week? I'd probably still say Mbuemo's a good shout because Tottenham are looking pretty weak in terms of. I know they won 4-0 in Champions League a few nights ago, but they are looking weak at. With regards to like the bench and everything else, Tottenham, they're not at full strength, so you could argue that Mbuemo against Tottenham could be good. Everton's a good one because they're at home, and the next couple after that are really nice. So, yeah, I just do like the look of Man United, which I hate to say, but I do. Other teams, really. I mean, we did discuss Liverpool, didn't we, going forward? I mean, this week you probably won't want to get any Liverpool players in, but going forward that, obviously, like I said, we got a comment for game week 12. Liverpool got some great fixtures. You know, Forest at home. West Ham away, Sunderland at home. If that was Sunderland away, it'd be a bit tricky, but Sunderland at home. I mean, it's going to be tricky as they're at home, but Sunderland at home, Leeds, Brighton, Tottenham, and then Wolves, Leeds, and then Fulham. So, again, you could literally transfer in a Gravenberg or a Gakpo from like game week 12, and you'll probably be good, all being well that he starts, which I think he will.
I have really considered Gakpo as well. I'm just like a bit worried about his minutes now. He's starting to get rotated. I think he got benched in Champions League. He got benched a couple of game weeks ago as well against Palace. Got brought off in the 60th minute against Brentford. So that I have my doubts around him, but like I'm just thinking about like what like Liverpool attackers would you want really, and there's not. I don't think there's anyone that stands out really because Salah is so expensive. Almost. Well, I would say too expensive. And then, like in terms of the striker, you never know who's gonna start between Ekitike and Isak. Like maybe you could punt on Ekitike. I do really like Ekitike, but. Yeah, it's a big risk. It's a big risk. You never know. Like
that's what I mean. That's why I feel like I'd rather go for a Gakpo or even Gravenberg. You know what I mean? And I mean, yes, they've had 4 losses here, but I think we've got to not forget that it is Liverpool. You know, and if they can get back to some sort of form. I mean, they beat Villa, who were in form side. I think they did they win? No, they beat Real Madrid, didn't they, at home?
They did. They're kind of back now.
So that's what I mean. So I don't think it's a bad thing. So that's why I think with my wild card next week, I think Gakpo is going to be in there for sure.
And I would also consider defender, to be honest, because like Liverpool defense has not been great, but with those fixtures, like you would expect them to keep clean sheets as well.
Yeah, you would expect that. Yeah, for sure.
So like Virgil, really good option. Like Frimpong is injured right now. And I don't think we have a time frame on how long. So maybe Bradley. He is only 5 million.
Bradley, yeah.
So I do think he could be a decent option if Frimpong is out long term. So yeah.
Well, you could even argue the keeper like Mastrovidilli for 4.3.
Yeah.
In that case, you know.
So it says on Alisson that he's gonna be back 22nd of November. When is that?
November.
Oh, that's after the international break. So, So
Oh, it's probably not worth it then. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
scratch that. So yeah, probably you could argue a defender then. Yeah, you could argue. I'd
yeah,
probably out of all of them, I probably would go for Virgil just because it's. I guess you could say it's safe. I guess
yeah,
you know he's probably going
yeah.
to start.
Yeah,
And
he's
he has got that
safe.
threat as well, hasn't he? I suppose of a potential goal, which I know he
Yeah.
hasn't. I don't think he scored a goal yet this season. No, which beckons the question. He probably is going to score a goal soon enough because he's just that.
Yeah.
He's going to get one. He gets one or two a season. So, yeah, I probably will look at that. Then maybe getting two Liverpool. Well, a midfielder and a defender in possibly, which seems
Yeah.
crazy, but I just think in my head I just think there's no way Liverpool don't finish top four. They seem to have had their blip now. They beat Villa. They beat Real Madrid 1-0, which Real Madrid is Real Madrid, you know, they're still a really good attacking side. And I heard that they
Yeah.
created a lot of chances, Liverpool, as well. I think Thibaut Courtois had an absolute amazing game, even though they lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, that just shows to me that Liverpool are still there, out and ready to score goals, which I don't think was ever the question. I think it was more the defence, really, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Or just
True.
these real marginal, small decisions that cost them games. So... yeah, I think you could argue they are back. But yeah, other than that, I'm trying to look at... if I go to players most transferred in... oh, yeah. Mateta's most transferred in this week, followed by Rice. Caicedo, third most transferred in. Gabriel, fourth. And João Pedro, fifth most transferred in. Why is... have Chelsea got some nice fixtures coming up? Or Wolves and Burnley. That's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why.
It's funny because everyone sold João Pedro last week and now they're bringing him back in again.
Yeah. But Chelsea's fixtures are so ropey after that, aren't they, a little bit?
Yeah, after that,
Yeah.
I would consider selling for sure.
Yeah.
I think I might have to sell them myself as well.
Yeah.
Because I got Enzo and João Pedro.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. And then the most transferred out is Kudus, Gyökeres, Rangers, Walter and Ekatike. So Kudus, I'm guessing he's been transferred out just due to, I think he's got a potential injury, plus the fixtures aren't that favourable. And then Gyökeres is just injured, isn't he? Yeah, muscle injury, 50% chance of playing. Rangers, I can get why Rangers have been... I mean, the fixtures aren't great for one. I mean, there's only two fixtures that aren't great. You got Liverpool and then Newcastle away. So that's two hard fixtures, that, if you ask me. I mean, Liverpool, they're at home, but then Newcastle away is rough. But then they've got a massive upside there. They've got Leeds at home, which could be a potential triple captaincy. And then you've got Fulham, Sunderland. Yeah, the fixtures are nice there. But I can see why people got Rangers out because of the minutes and everything else. He's not really done anything since game week. Well, he hasn't done anything since game week 5, which was against Arsenal, and then Wolves. But I'm willing to take, on my own team, I'm willing to take one more game week with Rangers if he is to start. If not, then it's definitely going to be a transfer out for me. And then I'm surprised Walter Marta's been transferred out. I mean, is it just due to the fact that they've got... I don't understand.
He got subbed at halftime last game.
Oh, really? Why is there an issue with injury? Oh, at half-time last game. Okay, right.
I think it was fatigue.
Right. Okay.
Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense because he's been starting like pretty much every game and playing every minute because they don't really have a backup striker. But that is kind of worrying, though, that he can't keep up his fitness. So I guess I kind of get that one, but I would probably keep. I don't know why you'd sell. I mean, 2 game weeks with no points return, but before that, every other game week was a points return besides Bournemouth away. So I'm a bit confused there. I don't know who are you bringing in if you're taking out Voltemade. I guess maybe João Pedro for 2 weeks and then bringing Voltemade back.
Well, maybe everyone's going Mateta. I don't know, with the extra spends. I don't know.
Mateta.
Yeah, maybe that's what people are doing. They are nice fixtures, aren't they?
I mean, if you're doing Voltemade to Mateta, I don't mind that, to be fair. Voltemade to João Pedro, though, I don't know. I would probably save my transfer.
Yeah. I feel like that's probably what people are doing. I mean, because the numbers kind of marry up.
Yeah,
in a way, so that's probably what people are doing because the fixtures do look great. And then João Pedro got a goal against the Spurs. Maybe that means he's back. That was his first goal since game week 3 in the Premier League.
That's ridiculous.
So yeah, I mean, if João Pedro is going to start firing, it's going to be these next 2 game weeks again. Should I say?
True.
So yeah, I mean, I am thinking about that now myself. Thinking I've got Bowen. Do I go Bowen to João Pedro? Because on here it says João Pedro's 7.4, so he's lost value there slightly. Is that correct?
He's gone down a lot.
All right.
And Delap is back now as well. And João Pedro was at his best beginning of the season when Delap was there. So maybe we'll see the better version of João Pedro. Hopefully we do.
Yeah, because I personally in my team, I'm a little bit worried because, like I say, I've got Bowen, and then João Pedro's got a nice fixture at Wolves at home. But I think I've just got to back Bowen because if he even gets like 2 goals, it's going to be massive for this game week for me personally.
Yeah.
And I might as well ride that wave because it's like last game week with him, and then that's it then. But yeah, and then the 5th most transferred out is Ekatike, which
yeah, I mean it is City, but
I know, but I don't really understand that. I know that the player pool for FPL is huge, you know. So
yeah, I don't. I don't.
And
get
in
that
hindsight,
either.
that's not really that many people. I mean, it is a lot of people, but it's not that many in terms of how many people play.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is interesting. That is interesting.
I would probably keep Ekitike personally. I really like him as a player. Like whenever I watch him, I just like what he does. Like
Yeah, for sure. I'd definitely keep him because he could be a difference maker, especially at City away. You know, it's one of those games.
yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily be looking at transferring out. Yeah, I know you could look at last game weeks; it's been pretty disappointing.
yeah.
I'll probably look because you got the upside of it after that. You got Forest,
Yeah.
West Ham, Sunderland. You know,
and
I
he's
don't
a
know. But then again,
differential. Like
well, that's it. That's it. But then again, like goes back to the point you made, Noppy, is that you've got potentially Isaac could play. I mean, I know he's been flagged, but Isaac could play. I mean, he might not play. He might just. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one with Liverpool, isn't it? Really, I could understand the Ekatike one because it's like, is he going to start? But if he does start, he's probably not going to play 90, or he might play 90, and then if he plays 90 that game week, you know, next game week he's probably only going to play 70, or he might only play 45. It's a bit of a game you don't want to be in, or a player that you don't want in your FPL that's going to be here or there. It's kind of what Rangers has become now, almost. I mean, I feel like Rangers is going to start against Liverpool, but he might not. He might not. Because, I mean, his last couple of games, he's only done 17, 75, 58. I don't know if that's due to Champions League, because I'm pretty sure he started Champions League. I think you said he got an assist, didn't you, or 2?
Yeah, he did.
So,
yeah. I don't know. With Ekitike, like, I just feel like when Isak is out, I would definitely keep Ekitike. Like, I wouldn't bring him in necessarily, but, like, if I had him, I would keep him for sure. And yeah, with Reinders, I don't know. It's so difficult, man. Like Pep is just so hard to read. But like, yeah, I would probably get rid of Reinders. I've done that myself. I like you're in a different position though, Cal, because you know you're wildcarding next week. So
that's it. Yeah.
So it's just not worth a transfer. Like I would definitely say that at least. So yeah.
I'm gonna hold for sure. Hold for sure wild card next week, and then hopefully hopefully this game week I'm gonna be on the way to a few green arrows, but next week. But yeah, I'm probably gonna in the next couple of minutes or next hour, I'm probably gonna listen into some of the interviews, especially David Moyes and Everton, and see what the deal is with Ndai, because I think he'll give us a clear answer with regards to Man City and Rangers and whatnot. I don't think you're gonna get any answers. You might get a few riddles, and it's the same with Arsenal. Really, you never get definites. But yeah, I'm hoping a big game week for Bowen, man. To be honest, I think I'll be watching that game if I can. Burnley. West Ham Burnley. I'll be watching that for sure. I wonder if that's on TV or is that? Oh, it's a 3:00 kickoff. Okay, that's fine. Fine.
Wait, what other games are there at that time?
You've got
Everton,
early kickoff Spurs, Man United.
The Arsenal game too.
Oh, you've only got 2 3:00s, and then you're playing 8:00 on Saturday. Yeah.
Oh no, wait, Arsenal is later. Never mind. So,
yeah, 5:30. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably watch that West Ham Burnley game then.
Yeah.
I think for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Everton Fulham one, but it's a bit of a nothing. Like this West Ham Burnley is like a battle of relegation, you know, and there's some there could be some big plays in there. But I do think Bowen's going to be the man. I do think he's going to be the man. I'm confident. But yeah, I'm still going to captain. I might captain Bowen, but I don't know. I'm a bit scared because it has bit me in the past where. I've not captained Haaland like a few FPL seasons ago, and I think I went with a different captain, and I think he got a hat trick against I think Man United or something. I was like, oh god, because I never used to trust derbies, but I don't know. I think Haaland's probably safe anyway. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything else you want to discuss, Noppy?
Yeah, there's one more thing actually. And that's that this most likely not going to be a double game week before game week 19, because. Palace has gotten their FA Cup game on a Tuesday, I think, which is super weird because they have a game in the no wait, what is it again? Yeah, they have a game in the Conference League, the 18th. Then 3 days later, they have Leeds, and then 2 days after that, they have Arsenal in the cup, and then 5 days after that, they have Tottenham. So they're gonna have to play a lot of games during that time, but that means that they're not gonna have a double game week, or Arsenal before game week 19. Obviously, there could be like weather postponements or something like that, and that could make it so that we do get a double, but most likely not.
Wow.
So
what does that make you think we triple captaincy? Because I'm looking at it instantly and thinking, oh, maybe Haaland game week 13 against Leeds.
Yeah. So I was gonna say that. I would say Haaland against Leeds at home, or West Ham at home in game week 17 could also be an option. But right now, I would probably lean towards Leeds, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think I would as well. Leeds seem to be that team that are only going to really get points at home. So yeah. But I do know Erling Haaland is a Leeds fan. I do know that. So I don't know. He might have a bit of mercy on him. I'm not sure, but
I don't know
we'll
about that.
I don't think he would. But I don't know if he'd celebrate because I know he does support Leeds. I don't know.
Yeah, he probably.
No, he definitely would celebrate. But he is a Leeds fan. But I think he'd definitely celebrate for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I probably will triple cap. If that's the case, I mean, we might not know at that stage either, would we? Really, at the 29th of November, we probably won't know still if there is going to be a double game week for anybody. But no. I think. I mean, we do get another triple captain going into the new year, so I think yeah, I'll go Leeds triple captain Haaland, and then we'll see what that does for us.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you could also like save it, and if there isn't a double, you can just go for West Ham at home.
Yeah.
But I mean that is risky because if Haaland gets injured or something, then you're kind of
and then I do look at West Ham. I mean, I know it's a long time away because it's like 20th of December. I know that'll come around quick, but I do also in my head feel like Espirito Santos might get West Ham. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's no illusion that I think City will probably beat West Ham, but I don't know if it'll be a pasting. You know what I mean? I just think at that point maybe Nuno will have them sorted a little bit. You know what I mean? A bit more defensively sound or more as a unit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
By that point, so I don't know if that's a bit of a risk. I mean, we'll probably assess it. I just like the Leeds one because it's a bit closer. We can have a look at how Leeds do in the next 2 game weeks, and then if Leeds are conceding the goals who have Leeds got in the next couple of game weeks?
So
who've they got this
Forest
week?
Away this week. Then they have Villa
Forest
at
away,
home, City
Villa
away,
at home,
Chelsea, Liverpool.
City
they
away.
have top fixtures.
Yeah, so we'll look at the next 2 game weeks, see how they get on. Because I mean, Villa are an okay side, and they're playing Forest, who aren't a great side. So particularly if they don't perform well against Forest this Sunday, then that gives me a green light in my head. You know what I mean? To go right. Okay.
Yeah, you can watch both West Ham and Leeds and see how they get on, and then can make that decision then, maybe.
For sure.
Because I definitely don't mind saving the triple captain, just hoping for a double game week, and then if it doesn't work out, just do it against West Ham at home. Because, I mean, I don't know exactly Haaland's record against West Ham, but I know there was I think it was 2 seasons ago where he scored a hat-trick.
His first game was,
So
his first game he got a brace as well away at the London Stadium. I remember that.
Yeah,
no, he has got a good record against West Ham, hasn't he?
Yeah, so
that
is also a good option. I don't know. I'm probably gonna decide in game week 13 when he has Leeds. I'm gonna make that decision then. Not gonna make it quite yet, but those. Yeah,
because if Leeds win the next 2, then you probably think probably not because they'll be a bit in form. They'll probably still lose, but you probably still think they're a bit in form. Probably not. So. Yeah,
because I've seen that. Leeds actually have very good expected goals conceded. I don't think they've kept that many clean sheets though.
No.
And that is a bit of the problem. Like, they don't really have a lot of quality defenders. I mean, to be fair, I don't think West Ham does either, and they have like way worse like numbers in terms of like expected goals conceded. But I mean, Nuno could turn it around though. He's a good manager, and he was able to do it with Forest. So
yeah. That's what I mean. I feel like by then, I think he'll stabilise the ship a little bit. You know what I mean? So not to say that they'll win. I feel they'll lose, but it might not be like a hammering. Mind the pun, because they are the hammers, but you know what I mean. the irons, whatever you call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's everything.
That's everything, right? Okay. Well, hopefully we get green arrows this week. I would love one. I think it's been a little while. I'm breaching nearly 2 million overall ranks. So we need something this game week. Hopefully Haaland does well against Liverpool. Yeah. Hopefully Ndye's fit, and I'll be ready for my my what do you call it? My wild card for next week, and hopefully Bowen does fly for me. Bowen 747. Oh yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Any last comments, Noppy?
Yeah, hopefully some green arrows. Been a lot of red arrows lately.
And
we'll catch you guys in 2 weeks because it is international break.
Oh yes, there is. Yes. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh great, Sweden's gonna lose again. Wow.
Yeah. Right. See you guys soon.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.